alpha are the roots of this given quadratic equation, that is p into x square plus n square plus p n x plus q n square x square equal to 0. Then we have to find this p into alpha square plus beta square plus p into alpha beta plus q into alpha square beta square equal to what? So for that, we need to get the quadratic equation in x first. So let's get the quadratic equation in x. So here I'm having p into x square and there it is q n square x square. So writing the coefficient for x square first, that is p plus q n square, because we are writing the quadratic equation in x. Then I'm having p n x. So the coefficient of x, that is p n. And then rest of the remaining term, that is p n square equal to 0. Is it fine? Alright. Now writing the sum of the roots. And the given roots are alpha and beta. So sum of the roots, that is alpha plus beta, is equal to negative of pn divided by p plus qn square. So it is minus pn divided by p plus qn square. And the product of the roots is pn square divided by p plus qn square. So it is pn square divided by p plus qn square. Very fine. Okay, now let's get back to the question. We need to find this. So p into alpha square plus beta square plus p into alpha beta plus q into alpha square beta square. So let's simplify this further. Alright. I can write this as p into alpha plus beta whole square minus twice alpha beta plus p into alpha beta plus q into alpha square beta square. So that is equal to p into alpha plus beta whole square. And here I'm having p alpha beta, and from here I get p into negative of 2 alpha beta, that is minus 2p alpha beta. So that gives us minus 2p alpha beta plus this p alpha beta, that gives negative of p alpha beta. Is it fine? Alright. Plus q into alpha square beta square. We can also write this as alpha beta whole square. Now just put the value of sum of the roots and product of the roots over here. So we get p into alpha plus beta whole square, that is negative of pn divided by p plus qn square whole square, which gives the positive value, that is pn square divided by p plus qn square whole square. So it is pn square divided by p plus qn square whole square. And then minus p alpha beta. So minus p into pn square divided by p plus qn square. Plus q into alpha beta whole square. So plus q into square of again this term. Plus q into square of, that is p square n the power 4 divided by p plus q n square the power 2. Let's take what could be the common term. So let's take p square divided by p plus q n square whole square common. And we get in the first term as, please look this carefully, it is p n square minus n square into p plus q n square plus q into n the power 4. Is it fine? Okay. So it is p square divided by p plus q n square the whole square, and we get p n square minus n square p minus q n the power 4 plus q n the power 4. So these two cancel out and also these two cancel out, so we get this to be as 0. So the required solution is 0.